Hey you guys, I hope you are well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is going to be an all signs reading. So if you have a heartbeat, this reading's for you. It is very, very different. I'll give you that, okay? I invented the spread myself. So it's something I call the key to happiness, which is wholeness within yourself, which is divine union within yourself. So what we do in this tarot reading is we take our masculine energy and our feminine energy. We all embody both. It doesn't matter what your gender is. We all have both energies and we break them up, and it's almost a little counseling session, if you will, with the agreement that we come into divine union. So this reading is a self-help reading. However, you may notice crossover energies with certain feminines you're dealing with or with certain masculines you're dealing with. So please take the messages as you receive them, okay? Something I thought was very interesting, this is going to be story time and tarot time, okay? Was I had a genius idea, if you ask me, that I should ask a masculine to do this reading with me, right? So I did. I saw one. Goldfish just popped over. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth, okay? Some of you might have Pisces in your chart. So I had asked one and we had planned to discuss it, and I was randomly ghosted. And I feel like that's so significant in what's going on. There's energy right now where the masculine is not stepping up to plate, or there's imposter syndrome, okay? V just popped out here. Some of you might have a name that starts with a V, okay? This is also, I don't know, reminding me almost of like the Aries zodiac sign for some reason. And dark man, okay? So some of you could be dealing with a masculine that has dark hair or complexion. Okay, anything else for messages? So yeah, it's really interesting. So again, you might notice there are certain people in their masculine energy, whether they're male or female, that are very avoidant right now, okay? You may notice that within yourself. Yeah, look, chair empty. That's what I'm saying. Like somebody has to take the leader role, if you will. You know, it was literally for a divine masculine, divine feminine reading, right? Speaking on the feminine, on the masculine. Says someone is leaving your life, by the way. Yeah, like there's an empty seat. Who's going to sit on the throne, if you will? Are you going to be the king of yourself, the queen of yourself? Okay, so this is really interesting. I love these readings. Anything else? Bear, danger, especially in money matters. Well, that's interesting because we had goldfish. So make sure that you're not spending money as fast as it comes in, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And that someone doesn't leave you empty-handed as well, okay? Hopefully someone doesn't like take off with your money. Oh gosh. Hey, mystical. Okay, so let's break it up here, all right? So I'm going to probably say masculine, feminine. I'm probably going to say he or she, but I'm talking about you. Remember, this is a reading about you, okay? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, starting out here with the Three of Wands. I'm telling you, this is very avoidant energy. This almost feels like cutting corners. We can't come up with a solid plan, routine, structure. We keep putting it off. Like, I don't know if you feel like you need to be at a different spot in life before you can commit to something, or if you feel like something has to happen, like your fate is in someone else's hands, like there's nothing you can do about it right now, my hands are tied. Like when I can, I can. Okay. Yeah, you're telling me you're blocked. That's what you're telling me, your masculine energy. This is like a defense mechanism. This is you, it's like an excuse almost. So we'll talk about that more in a moment. Let's look at your feminine energy here. Let's look at your feminine energy. Yeah, this is giving like, what do I really desire? Some of you might be like embodying your dark feminine too. I'm getting that. Okay. developing your voice, who you are, your sensuality, like your shadow side, your sexuality. Okay. 10 swords flying out here with the page of wands in the reverse. Yeah, you feel like you've lost yourself. Like you're constantly, this like never settled, like on the move a lot. Some of you might actually like either grew up moving around a lot or you've experienced that. There's like this lack of, it's stability. The Emperor energy is opening up with like being like, either an imposter syndrome or procrastination. Yeah, your feminine energy, you guys. First of all, the 9s are coming out, okay? So like you are like fed up. You feel like you're never gonna, oh man, yeah, your feminine energy is going through it. Your feminine energy feels like you're never gonna get what it is that you deserve or desire. Ace of Cups on the back end here. You've been so disconnected on what your foundation's going to look like at the best you, at the best version of you, okay? It's interesting because we have Pisces and Virgo energy in here in your shadow, and that's exactly the energies we've been working with currently at the time of this recording. We're in Pisces season, and we just came out of that Virgo full moon. Okay, so yeah, there may have been some emotional stuff that came up for you. All right, so if I were to say, okay, if we were doing a little counseling session, I were to say, so what brings you in today? Your masculine energy. We'll talk about waiting for something to come in here, waiting for either a skill to be improved, a timeline to be achieved, something like this. The moon, the sun. I'm just trying to find my way. That's crazy. Light and dark. Hello. The moon and the sun. Cancer, Pisces, Leo energy. What is going to fulfill me? What is going to make me happy? This is giving like I'm afraid to know myself. I'm afraid to get to know and accept my darkness and my light. I'm afraid to illuminate my shadow self is really what this is saying here. Yeah, the Empress. I'm afraid of success. I'm afraid to receive. So this could be because success, the sun energy, is going to elevate you. Okay. I'm just gonna make sure that's not anything important, sorry. Like, for example, more money, a new tax bracket, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm telling you, King of Pentacles is underneath this. This is receiving stability, success, abundance. When you're used to chaos, when you're used to unpredictability, that's what you plan for. That's what becomes your normal. Spirit is saying, like, decide what it is that you want. Claim it. Be prepared to receive it. So it makes sense why we were seeing that goldfish energy and then that bear, that empty chair energy. As fast as an opportunity comes in, it's like it misses you just as fast, or you lose it. So I don't know if this is self-destruction or what, because your feminine energy here, if I were to ask your feminine, what brings you here? She's talking about some really, really deep hurt. Some really deep hurt that she doesn't know how to get past here. You still hold on to. You remember that one time you were betrayed. You're like, I don't want to accept my darkness, or I don't want to look at my... It's like what I buried, what I put on the back burner, you know? Hey, Colleen. Again, you can't make this up. Do you remember that the masculine broke on the moon and the sun? We just broke on the moon and the sun for the feminine as well. You guys are marrying each other. So as fearful as your masculine energy is to receive, be successful, embrace a new life, learn how to master, how to sit in this throne. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you feel like head honcho of comfort zone. Okay? So you're being asked to grow. The environment's going to be different. The rules are different. The regulations are different. You have to get comfortable there. Your feminine is saying, okay, well, as painful as it is for you to go through that, it's double as painful as me, because one, you're telling me I don't have faith in you, or I shouldn't have faith in you. And also, you're blocking me from doing my feminine purpose, which is to receive. It's literally painful for your feminine to not receive what's meant for her. Complete fulfillment. To embrace like the light and dark, the highs and lows. Show me more. The Nine of Wands, okay, yeah. The Eight of Wands, and the Lovers in the reverse. Gemini energy here. So, it pains your feminine so deeply to have to do things the old way for you to stay. This is giving like adolescent energy when you're still figuring yourself out. You know what I'm saying? This is like you're being kicked out. You have to go find yourself. You have to know what you're gonna do. That's what your feminine is saying. Like, we're supposed to have it figured out by now. Yeah, we're supposed to have a plan. Very interesting. So yeah, she feels directionless. She feels unsafe because you feel deep down somewhere that you should be farther than you are. Okay. Like, you're gonna miss out. Let's look at the past from your masculine's perspective with this death energy. Scorpio energy. So yeah, you went through something. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Three of Cups in the reverse, the Justice card. Okay, you ended some type of relationship here. Libra energy. Someone could have been unfaithful. You could have just caused like a tower moment, if you will, okay, where you cut contact off. You removed access to somebody. You sealed the connection. That's the best way I can describe that. And it looks like it was the right thing to do, as painful as this was, because again, it put you into death, whether you have Scorpio placements or not. This is something you had to rebirth. The old you died. What used to make you happy died. The old life died. This could even, honestly, it's giving like pre-pandemic. You know, like the old way. Yeah, it looks like you had to end some type of connection because there was a betrayal, your masculine saying. And it looks like you did the right thing. Yeah, like you detached. You found out something was toxic, but it pained you. It pained you very deeply. And that's when you that's when your feminine energy slipped into like ever trusting it could be, like you could be happy again or something like this. It looks like the person that I'm reading for today that identifies with this feels directionless, feels a bit lost. Like they're just kind of existing through life, you know? And it looks like after somebody lost A connection. Yeah, there's that Tower, the Devil, both in the reverse, Scorpio, Capricorn energy. You had to... Oh, somebody either literally died or you had to like go no contact with somebody. You broke up with somebody. Your world was shaken up here. Your heart was shaken up. But you had to make this decision for you. And it's like, you know, you did the right thing, but you wonder if you even want to. That's what this is, the sun and the moon. You're like, do I even want to allow myself to be this happy because I'm susceptible to being that vulnerable and being that hurt again? Is kind of what this feels like. Yeah. You definitely had some type of a wake-up call though. Like, I don't want to go down this path. That's not what I want to do. I'd rather struggle and figure it out than go down that path. Okay. Yeah, this one was a painful lesson, it looks like here. So again, you moved into comfort zone, and that's why Spirit is talking about you mastered this comfort zone, whatever that means for you. Let's look into your current masculine's energy, okay? Because we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. There's a block. Yeah. A financial block, maybe. It's just, again, you feel like you should be farther than you are. It's like, why am I not being chosen for this promotion? Why is the money not coming in? What's the block? Some of you might literally have like a locked account or something like this, okay? Or like money is on hold, okay? The breakthrough is on hold. Seven of Pentacles, right? The Hangman in the reverse, Pisces energy, and the Lovers in the reverse, Gemini energy, Death card. So we still have to process through something. We just saw the Lovers in the reverse, remember? Up here on the feminine. Yeah, we were still carrying this pain. You haven't fully committed to a new beginning outside of this outside of some connection. It doesn't have to be romantic. A friend, a family member, whether they actually passed away or you knew that they couldn't come with you. You had to separate. And yeah, this is you being like, even if it's you holding on to like the darkness or the heaviness of it or the pain of it, it's still part of it. Like, this is grief. This is you like having to like lay this relationship to rest. Acceptance that this person, this energy can't come forward, that things are going to change. And it pains you. It pains you so deeply to not claim what's yours. Like, your feminine energy is literally hurting right now because you're not receiving more. Because you are meant for more. You're supposed to be farther along. Your soul knows it. You're being called, quite literally. This is about answering the calling, but you have to completely turn your back to the past. Whoever isn't here now can't come with you, and that has to be a permanent choice, and I think that scares you. This is also talking about your masculine energy is not living to your own standards, so to your feminine standards, to your, yeah, what you expect of yourself, what you deem as right or wrong. Okay, so it's not about who thinks that, if I think that, if Spirit thinks that. It's like, do you think you're doing the right thing in your soul? Do you think that you are living the best version of you, that you're honoring your truth? You know what I'm saying? Those are things that you have to reflect on, because your masculine energy is saying you're not. It's like one foot in each, and like a different vibration. Like, we're hanging out. It's like graduating high school, you know what I mean? Like, you were the cool kid, you got along with everybody. You know what I'm saying? and now you're being thrown into college, and like maybe you didn't get accepted anywhere if you didn't apply. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know what's coming next. I don't want to leave. At the same time, I know I'm supposed to. I have a purpose. Let's see what your feminine says about this, because she's upset. Like, your masculine's bummed. It's because he's listening to his feminine. This is like stomping my feet and crying type of energy here. And I feel very like shocked or surprised. Like, I think there's this acceptance period because they're shocked that it didn't work out. Like, I really always thought that this person was going to come through or they were going to come back. That's what this is giving. And this isn't the current energy I usually read for this masc femme. I usually try to keep it pretty like self-reflective, but when I got that download to specifically tell you guys you might recognize this in other people, I think it's because the world is being used as such a mirror to you right now. But there is somebody that you're leaving behind that has a lot to do with your own growth and who you're growing into. Like, imprinting energy, if you will. So your feminine's current energy is just really, really upset that it's not going to pan out how you wanted, that you're not receiving what it is that you desire. The Three of Pentacles, yes. The Moon in the reverse and the Death in the reverse. Wow. Your feminine is like having a meltdown because you know that you have to pick yourself up and go. Like, you know it's inevitable. You know that there still isn't closure. You also might even like have to work with this person. I have to see them. Maybe you share children or something. Maybe you actually work together. I don't know. I need to take a sip of my water. But it's like, I know that I have to deal with this person, or I have to stay in this position, and it's not working in my benefit. I think also the potential that you saw in this person or the situation bothers you. Show me more about the feminine's current energy. I'm telling you, the feminine isn't speaking up for herself or something. There's something going on with the throat chakra. I just did a chakra reading. Was it the throat that was blocked? I can't remember. Justice in the reverse. Something isn't... Okay, your feminine feels like something isn't fair. So your masculine energy made a call to cut somebody off to protect you. And your feminine energy is saying that it's not fair. I guess it's because you still have love for this person. So it's like getting your heart and your mind on the same page. Understanding why, for example, we can't be in a relationship, or we can't be friends anymore, or I can't trust this person, I can't open up to this person. Like, your masculine energy is keeping you safe by performing that action, but your feminine energy is very upset. Doesn't understand why that's fair, why that's for the best, is what she's saying. The Hierophant, Page of Wands. Oh my goodness gracious. You know, last time that we did a masculine feminine reading, I think I was like, we might need a love reading, and then it ended up being terrible. And it's like, I'm so close to saying it again, where it's like, I really feel like I need to do a love reading to understand what the hell is going on. Because this feminine energy here is like, I mean, literally just like having a complete meltdown over some boundaries that you put on yourself. that somebody can't be in your life anymore. Like, you're doing it, you block them, you kick them out of your life, you're not contacting them, but like, this is you having a meltdown about it. Your feminine energy is not in her receiving energy at all right now. Okay. I feel like this is just like a different collective than I was reading for last time, which is fine. It's completely fine. It's just, it doesn't feel like a check-in on my usual crowd. So what's interesting is this, though. I'll tell you what, you guys seem to be in cahoots with your masculine and feminine energy, because your feminine energy, remember, she was showing up in that 9 swords, okay? And how your masculine sees your feminine is that 9 swords. It's the same card. So your masculine definitely sees your feminine. He's aware that you're having a hard time with this choice. You're conscious of this. This might be affecting your day-to-day. I'm hearing regret and remorse. How does the masculine see the feminine energy here? 9 cups, Queen of Wands in the reverse, Page of Swords in the reverse. It feels like the masculine is saying to the feminine, and again, I'm being told to tell you that you might be experiencing this outside of yourself as well as within, okay? So while you might be laying down some boundaries and not liking it, but following that, I just feel like there's something happening outside of you. But anyway, the masculine is saying to the feminine, trust me, I'm taking care of you right now. I am doing what's best for you. And the feminine doesn't want to hear it. But the masculine is saying, like, I am on a different level. You know, I'm 1 foot into this next level. I can see better than you can. I know a little bit better. I know how to keep you safe. It's like, you know, you're supposed to be doing this, is what I'm getting. So I don't know. It's almost like your masculine energy almost sees your feminine energy as like being like just like blinded by emotion is kind of how I'm getting that. Your feminine sees your masculine as cold, like hurt, like we only have to do this because we got hurt. Like, I'm telling you, this is grief. Because King of Pentacles in the reverse, it's because we're not safe. Like, this is last resort energy. Ace of Cups in the reverse, right? Yeah. Very cold. So you see your boundaries as being cold. You might feel bad about establishing them. Or you might feel like you love differently now. That's a theme. Queen of Pentacles. This is in all areas, though. It's like your expectations are a little less now. It's almost like there's like less dim in ya or something, you know? Like, you don't believe in magic as much. Something like this. I don't know. I don't like this check-in. 3 of Swords. I want to run away from this check-in too. Dang. There's just a lot of pain here. I mean, the feminine just sees the masculine as so, like, hollow. Like, I have to keep myself safe. Yeah, I can't be in my receiving energy. I can't allow myself to love. I can't allow myself to forgive. I can't allow myself to even try to work with this person. This person might have reached out to you or something like that, or they came back around. There's this energy where it feels like you have an offer to work with them, or you have to work with them. And it's like you're tempted, but you just can't. You just can't let them in. You just can't reach out. You just can't answer them, you know? and your feminine energy is pissed because your feminine's like, if it was up to me, I would absolutely write them back. I would absolutely have that conversation. I wouldn't act so cold. I can be forgiving. Like, that's what I'm getting here. But the problem is the feminine energy isn't looking to do this towards your masculine energy. You're not looking to do it towards yourself. I keep picking up external energy. You keep wanting to give this outside of yourself to some other connection. It's like you deem yourself bad for having to set a boundary or having to protect yourself. Like, granted, fair, it's not what you wanted to do. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, Two of Wands. It's just, you're like, I'm existing. Okay. Forward energy here is interesting with the masculine because it's the Ace of Wands. This feels like major switch up. So there's some spark here. It's so interesting because your feminine's energy going forward is, oh my god, I lost it. Oh, it's the Two of Cups, but it's also Judgment in the reverse with it. Something feels, it feels sudden, like you suddenly meet someone else. Like, I don't know. You suddenly, I don't know. Like, something happens here. So, I don't know. Let me dig on this. Hold on. Masculine energy. Nine of Swords. Like, you face your fear. It's like you listen to your feminine energy. You give in. Are you giving in? Three of Swords in the reverse. The Tower. You are calling in the Tower. Oh, shit. You're telling yourself you've lived too numb. Like, it's just, it's giving now or never. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, now or never. Hold on. I need to look at your feminine. Your feminine energy is in Two of Cups. Judgment in the reverse. The Ten of Swords in the reverse. And you started off in the Ten of Swords. The Hangman in the reverse. Pisces energy. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this is so sudden. This is such like a 180. I was not expecting this reading. I really wasn't. It feels like all of a sudden your masculine energy decides to like be like, oh, fuck it. And you do. You listen to your heart here. You listen to your feminine energy. It's like you accept love. It looks like it starts a whole new beginning for you. What? I don't even know what to say. That was such a surprise. I don't know if it's with the same person. I don't know if you're going back. This would be, Spirit told me to do an extended man last time and I didn't listen. And this would be such a good extended reading. Heads up, that's probably coming soon. Seven of Cups in the reverse, Eight of Cups in the reverse, Nine Cups in the reverse, Two of Wands. Yeah, you're sick of missing out. There is a new beginning. You're going all in again. You're opening your heart. There's an offer. Someone's around you. I don't know. You are coming into wholeness. You're choosing yourself, but it's inspired by somebody else. And maybe it's like the lesson of you love and lost once, so you're not going to allow it to happen again. It could be new love, absolutely. But this could be old love. Sure. Knight of Wands. Be careful. Man, I think this needs a part 2. I just feel like your mom right now, where I'm like, okay, sounds fine. But my intuition, man, it's going off. I might do a part 2. We might do a checkup in a few days. We're gonna let this play out. Please be careful. Absolutely, listen to your heart, but there's something about your feminine has been avoiding giving it to yourself. So be careful, okay? Love you guys so much. Oh dear. It's gonna be